What's up, guys? It's Rick from Rick's Rock School here for episode 15 of Dog Coffee and Guitars. I got my Old City Coffee Company Dark Roast, and I am ready to roll. If you missed last week's episode, this got an 11 out of 10. It's great coffee, Old City Coffee Company, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Guys, this is an episode that I didn't want to make, to be honest with you. I was going to take a week off. There was going to be no Dog Coffee and Guitars. Slug was going to be sad, the whole deal. We lost a titan of the music world to... and that's putting it lightly. I don't know how else to describe Eddie Van Halen. Tom Morello described him as an apex predator of the music world, and that's it. If Eddie Van Halen was in a room full of guitar players, he was the lion in the room. And I want to talk about the first time that I ever heard Eddie Van Halen play the guitar. There are very few instances in my life where I can pinpoint exactly where I was, exactly what I was wearing, what I was feeling, the whole deal so vividly. I was in my dad's car in the front seat. We were driving to middle school. Shout out to Galloway Township Middle School, Galloway Township, New Jersey, right outside of Atlantic City, where I'm from. We were on the way to middle school, and 103.7, The Shark, classic rock station at the time, decided they were going to play that morning while I was listening at ear-piercing volumes my dad always let me listen to. The medley of Eruption into You Really Got Me. It was the first time I ever heard Van Halen in my life, and I remember exactly what I was feeling. It was the type of magic that kids feel when Santa comes, or the Tooth Fairy, or believing in pro wrestling, Mickey Mouse, that kind of thing. It was the last time in my life that I'd ever experienced that kind of magic, where something really, truly seemed supernatural. It was watching Eddie Van Halen. I was listening to Eddie Van Halen play the guitar, play Eruption that day. I had already been playing the guitar for quite a while. That was the day that I decided to take it serious, though. That was the day where I was like, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. And such a titan. If it wasn't for Eddie Van Halen that day, if it wasn't for hearing Van Halen for the first time, I probably would have became an accountant or something like that. So I guess I have Van Halen to thank. I've been holding on to that magic now for the better part of 18 years, and that magic is gone. We have the recordings, but stepping out into the world after hearing the news like that, I stepped out into a world that Eddie Van Halen wasn't also in, and that was tough. So as a tribute, I'm going to show you guys my favorite intro in the history of music. If you made a top 10 list, of the greatest intro riffs in the history of rock and roll, 7 of them would be Eddie Van Halen riffs. I'm going to show you my favorite one today. You heard me play it in the intro, so I'm excited. And then later on, I'm going to do a waffle review. We're going to have fun. We're going to do a waffle review, breakfast waffle review. And Slug and I will take you on one of our morning walks to South Street down through beautiful Old City, Philadelphia, guys. I hope you have fun. All right, guys, let's get to it. This is one of the most important intro riffs if you're going to learn some classic rock riffs. And this one's easy. It's easy enough. If you're just starting out, it'll be a little tricky. It'll be good for you. Be good for your arpeggio playing. This is built around an A minor 7 arpeggio. It's an A minor with a G in it. So check this out. So we're going to start, just hold down an A minor chord, 2nd fret of the D string, 2nd fret of the G, and the 1st fret. And we're going to be palm muting these. So you're going to go A string, hold that A minor in place. We're going to go A string, D string, B, G. So we're going to go A, D, B, G. And then string-wise, A, D, B, G. Then we're going to hit the open E to the 1st fret. So you get, and then 1st fret of the B to the 2nd fret of the G. So we're gonna get, and you're gonna take your ring finger, you're gonna play 3rd fret of the E to the middle finger, 3rd fret B. So slowly. Then you're gonna go. You can it always sounds to me like sometimes he's hitting the 3rd fret of the E, and then the 3A to the 2nd back to the 3rd. It also sounds like sometimes he hits the open string. Either way. So that's at 3rd fret A, 2nd fret, back to the 3rd fret. You can do a little pinch harmonic. I'll share with you my pinch harmonic technique. You want to choke up on the pick. This takes a lot of practice. You want to choke up on the pick as much as you can so only a little bit sticks out. Because the idea here is that we get the side of our thumb to make contact with the string when we pick the string. And everybody's going to do this a little differently, but the way that I'll get my pinch harmonics to ring out, and have always practiced this, is you're going to more so slice the string than you are flat picking, almost like you're slicing a pizza. So you want to pick with the side of the guitar pick so that that thumb can make contact with the string. And you will get that beautiful harmonic, a pinch harmonic sound. And just a quick exercise, you might want to run chromatic scale. And pinch harmonic every single note. Okay, so back to it. So you want to get that pinch harmonic on the 3rd fret of the A. From there, it builds up, and we're going to strum the A minor chord to a 1-finger G chord. So you get the 3rd fret of the E. You're going to block out with that ring finger, block out the A string. 3rd fret E, open D, open G, open B. You're going to play that 3E, 3A, 2 to the 3. Every other time, you're going to give it a slide from the 1st fret of the B to the 3rd fret to the 5 to the 8 is going up that C major scale. And then catch that A minor chord back on the 1, and the accents there are going to be down, up, down. So rhythm real easy there. When that build up comes, A minor, G, and those 2 fills back and forth. Then when Diamond Dave comes in, we're gonna go like this. Very similar to the intro riff, but instead of playing the whole thing again, you're gonna get up to the open E to the 1st fret, and then we're gonna hit this. That's gonna be your ring finger, 3rd fret, E and B together. And then you'll give it that. Back to the. Riff-wise, that's the song. That's the song. You got your intro. You have your chorus, the build-up, chorus, what he's doing in the verse riffs. Now, let's tackle this solo. It is absolutely an iconic solo, and it's one of his more simple solos. Anybody that, even if you're just starting out, you're intermediate player, you're gonna be able to get some of this at least. This is very attainable. We're gonna go start on the 5th fret of the B string. And I'm going to use my ring finger for all this sliding around. You'll see why. And we're going to harmonize all of these notes with an open E, the high E here. So we have, we're going to 5th fret B to the 8, to the 10, to the 12. Back to 8 and slide back to the 5th fret. This time we're going to go up 8th fret, 10th fret, and this time we'll play the 13th fret of the B to the 12. So you get this. Back to that 8-5. We're going to slide up again. Up to the 15. Then, this one's a lot of fun. You're gonna go 13. When you get up to the top of that slide, 5, 8, 10, 13 to the 15th fret. And when we get to the 15th fret, instead of harmonizing that 15th fret with an E, harmonize it with a G. So you get that G and the D note, right? It's a power chord. Then we'll take that ring finger, we'll slide single notes now. Forget the harmonies. We'll slide from the 15 to the 17 to the 20, and then it starts this lick. Now, it's essentially A minor pentatonic, but there's one note differentiating it from a straight up pentatonic. If it was pentatonic, it would go. Nothing wrong with that. But what he's doing is he's adding the flat 5 instead, right? So this is a D sharp or an E flat, which in A minor, E flat is your flat 5, it's your blue note, it's your tritone. Spoken about that in past episode. So, I mean, Eddie Van Halen was really a student of the blues. It doesn't always sound like that, but I mean, listen to Ice Cream, man. He's obviously a student of the blues, and here he throws in the flat 5 in this lick. And if I slowed that down, that has that blues tip, it's that stress point. It's creating stress there. And that stress gets released when you get into the A minor chord. Tension and release is such an important part of music, guitar soloing and everything like that. And I mean, Eddie Van Halen, that's why he's Eddie Van Halen. It's absolutely genius. The lick itself goes like this: 17th fret of the B, 20th fret of the B, and we're going to pull off, and then you're going to pick that 20th fret of the G. So pick, pick, pull. Make sure you alternate pick, 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 pull, pick. And then we're going to bend the 19th fret of the G up a whole step, bring it back down, and you're going to do a wide vibrato on 17G. So. Today's episode is brought to you by Kodiak Cake Power Waffles. They're not paying me to say it. I just ate half a box before filming the episode. Slug, we had a nice walk, buddy. You ready to say goodbye to everybody, guys? Kodiak Power Waffles. They get an 8 out of 10. They're like adult Eggo waffles. I highly recommend them. Guys, had a lot of fun today. It's a sad week, but Eddie's music lives on. I hope you guys learned something. Walk Dog Coffee and Guitars every Friday. Drink coffee, pet dogs, play guitar. It's good for you. See you next time, guys.